It's Wednesday, the 20th of December. Hello, kia ora, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks for joining us as we take a look at the forecast leading up to Christmas Day, including Christmas Day and Boxing Day. And yes, we do still have some wet weather coming in, but it's not widespread for everyone. So hopefully Christmas Day is still going to have some good news in there weather-wise, although some of you do want rain. So it's a mixed message from some of the public about what you want for Christmas Day itself. So here is the setup for now for Wednesday. You can see the humid airflow coming out of the subtropical area down and around the country and turning into a nor'wester in a number of regions. That's the reason why today and tomorrow are going to be fairly warm around New Zealand. Highs going up towards 30 degrees, if not even getting into the 30s here and there, especially in the east, while the north, overnight lows hovering around 20 degrees. So pretty mild weather around the country at the moment. So departure from normal shows you today is more than 8 degrees in the shading here around most of the South Island, more than 8 degrees above average, a big chunk of the North Island, 4 to several degrees above average. And then tomorrow, a similar story, although gets cooler down here in Southland and maybe coastal Otago, back to normal, resets to normal, but still warmer than average in most other places. Let's have a look at Thursday's setup. So those warm nor'westers you can see blowing here over the South Island, but that cooler southerly change coming in, temperatures do drop, and you've also got those rain clouds hovering around. Elsewhere is dry though, and that subtropical airflow still in the mix for some places. That's the reason why you've got that humidity at the moment. Into Friday, no real change. Got a couple of heavy showers through the Southern Alps. Still a bit wet down around Southland, Stewart Island area, heading off towards Fiordland. That corner still getting plenty of rain as we go on towards the weekend. Might also be a couple of light sort of drizzly showers up here in Northland anytime from Friday into Saturday. They don't look to be very widespread. Most likely to be kind of light in the morning, but with the humidity we've got here, this northerly flow coming down, there's a chance that some of these showers that you see could become quite heavy into the afternoon. Might even see a risk of some thunderstorms. So rainfall-wise coming through, generally speaking, not so much for the top in these green and blue areas. Even the yellow is only 5 to 10 millimetres, so that's not a lot of rain. The heaviest rain over here on the west coast, mostly around Hokitika and Arthur's Pass area. So Sunday looks like this. The rain on the west coast pushing in with the northerly winds and the low out to sea. High pressure to the north here though, so that's going to keep much of the North Island, or at least the top half of it, mostly dry. The showers you see here are most likely to be those afternoon downpours that form when it's humid and the sun comes out. And also a bit of a northeasterly here might drive in a little bit of patchy wet weather south of Christchurch. So Christmas Day itself, well, this model does keep changing this week, but there is a theme that you've been noticing. Low pressure sort of falling apart as it moves in, and wet weather most likely on the west coast, especially from about Waikato or Taranaki southwards and around the central part of New Zealand. So Kapiti Coast, Wellington, all those places may well be cloudier and wetter. But at the moment, if this map is accurate, the top of New Zealand and the east, all the way down to about Otago, looks mostly dry. That's a lot of the main centres. So it's not all doom and gloom, but this is still changing. So we're going to do a special update on Saturday to cover Christmas Day and Boxing Day. So look out for that video. We have no video this Friday, but we're saving it to Saturday. We just want to make it a little bit more accurate, basically. So hopefully by Saturday, we can lock this in. But Christmas Day certainly sees a little bit of low pressure in the lower South Island. That will bring in a wee bit of instability. So maybe a heavy shower or thunderstorm. And then by Boxing Day, again, it's sort of squashed into this middle central part of New Zealand. Still not 100% locked in. That's because there's high pressure right next door and another high pressure zone just down to the south here. This low is stuck between it all. It's very weak and it makes it hard to lock in when it's such a fickle forecast. But I think fairly good chances, if that's the right word to use, for some wet weather around central New Zealand, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. We'll be back again tomorrow, Thursday, with another update. And like I say, no update on Friday, but Saturday, we hope to lock in Christmas Day. And we'll also take a sneak peek at New Year's Eve. We'll see you later.